The Tomy and Trackmaster Adventures of Thomas the Tank Engine, Episode 7, The Return of an Old Friend. It was a beautiful spring morning on the island of Soto. The sun was shining, the sky was bright blue, and the birds were singing, and all the engines were waking up after a beautiful sleep. What a very nice night, said Gordon. Yep, said Edward. I couldn't agree more. Just then, Sir Topham Hatt came. He was in a very good mood. Hey, sir, Emily asked him curiously. Why is he in a good mood? I'm glad you asked, Emily, he said. Today, I'm hosting a party tonight at Naples Station. The engine was puzzled. Another party, sir, said James, because the last one you hold was a St. Patrick's Day party, and Henry, Emily, and Doug wanted to compete on each other to see who the best green on St. Patrick's Day. James, said Henry, don't mind that. Yeah, said Percy, let's not do this all over again. Well, yes, I agree, you guys. Anyways, back to the topic. Well, today I'm hosting a party, for a new engine, or I should say, old friend. An old friend who's gonna come back on our railway. Percy was curious. Sir, if I don't mind asking, he asked curiously, who are you holding this party for? I'm glad you asked, Percy, said the Topham Hatt. It's for an engine who hasn't come back on our railway for a very long time. The engine's name is Bocoon. And I think some of you know him yet. And some new engines, who are on Soto, Bocoon's away for very long. And he's been not back on the railway ever since. But today he's gonna come back. The engines who know Bocoon were very happy. Man, said Gordon, it's been a long time since I last seen Bocoon. Man, let's hope that he can still keep building Banner because they tried to put me in the water. Oh, Gordon, said Edward. Come on, that was years ago. They're just only trying to play a trick on you. Bocoon the one who saved you by those little demons. They just like to playing with you, that's all. They're not all bad though. Gordon rolled his eyes. Yeah, I know. It's been a very long time since we last seen Bocoon, he said. He's, unlike some of the other diesels, he's very mature and very nice. We got some other diesels like him who are nice like Mavis and Salty. Yep, said James. I also like his green paint like you, Henry, and Percy, that's similar. It's been like a long time since we last seen Bocoon, said Thomas. It's gonna be very happy. I'm gonna be so very happy along some other engines. Since we've been on the mainland for so long, Mavis and Tim are the one to keep building Ben in order. But thanks to Bocoon's gonna come back today, we got 3 engines to keep them build Ben in order. You're quite right, Thomas, said the Topham Hatt. And since the party is tonight, or you're gonna have jobs for tonight's party. Thomas, you and Tory are gonna take Annie, Clever, and Henrietta for a children to Napa Station for the party tonight. Yes, sir, said Thomas. Percy and James, I want you two to collect the decoration of streamers and all the other decorations of banners from Napa from Brandon Dock and take them all the way to the party. Yes, sir, they said. Edward and Emily, I want you to tell some of the engines and come to Napa Station for tonight's party. Yes, sir, they said. And Gordon and Henry, I want the two of you to bring the very important people to the party, mainly like grown-ups from the mainland, and take them to Napa Station. Yes, sir, they said. Good. Now I'll be off. See you all at tonight's party. And with that, he left. Well, we got no time to lose, said Gordon. Well, let's get the party started. And that Gordon left. Later on, at Elspeth Station, Thomas is just told Toby everything about what the top net said and the party about with Bocoon returning. That is amazing, said Toby. It's pretty nice to see an old friend return after like so many years, like who knows how long. I got to agree with that, said Henrietta happily. It's pretty good that he's gonna come back. Thomas smiled. I know, right? It's pretty amazing that we have an old friend coming back. Aren't you right, kids? Yep, Sandy Clever smiling. Yep, I can't wait to take the children to party along with you, Toby. Better go now. And with that, Thomas left out with the packages with Annie and Clarabelle. Later on that afternoon, all the entities were busy preparing for Boco's surprise back party. The entities were both very high and also very excited. And soon, the news was spreading rapidly around Sodor. Some of the engines who don't know Boco were pretty excited to meet him, like Charlie and Arthur. They wanted to see Boco and wanted to get the junk done to go see the party. Soon, it was almost time for Boco's welcome back party. The decoration and scene was almost done, but before that, Percy was having a question they have almost all day long. So he asked Duck, "Hey Duck, I have a question." "Sure," said Duck. "Go right ahead." I have a question about, Boco. Why Boco has been on the mainland for so long and haven't seen it for so many years? Well, I'm glad you asked, Percy. So the reason why Boco haven't come back in a very long time is because, so top of that needing to work on the mainland with the extra work. And that's why he had like some of the other engines to work out for some time until he comes back. That's why I never seen him ever since. And that's why he was on the mainland and he never returned. Well, until today, he's coming back. Oh, that makes sense. That's why we haven't seen Vasara for so many years, and that's why he was on the mainland. Yep, I remember that much. I remember the last time seeing him when he helped out Bill and Ben, as well helping out a new diesel. Anyway, we gotta get on the Napa station. These are the last decorations for the party. And that Duck and Percy went off to Napa Station. Later on that evening, Napa Station was all ready for Boco's return party. The streamers was hanging up, banner with their welcome back Boco, and all the children and some of the passengers were very happy for the party to welcome back their old friend Boco, the diesel engine, who not came back from the way for a long time. The old engines who know Boco were very happy to see him. Even some of the engines who don't know him, like Charlie, Salty, Arthur, Timothy, even Emily were there at the party. They were very excited to meet Boco. They waited and waited, and even waited, but Boco didn't come. "Ugh," said the top hat. "Where on earth is that diesel engine? Don't tell me we planned all this party all for nothing." Then they heard a familiar horn. It was their old friend Boco, who came into view. "Welcome back, Boco!" All the engines cheered, both old and new friends. "Ah, it's a pleasure to see you all again," said Boco. "It's a pleasure to be back. I haven't been on the Soda Railway for a very long time." "Ah, it's a pleasure to see you again, Boco," said the top now. "Welcome back, old friend. I thought you'd never come back on Soda, but you did. Welcome back to the island of Soda." "Ah, thank you, sir," he said. "It's good to be back. Being both seeing old friends, as well as seeing like new friends. Shall I return back to my old jobs like I normally did on Sodor, even when I first came?" "Well, certainly," he said. You can do your old jobs again. Welcome back, Boko. And with that, the party began. All the engines were very happy to see their old friend again, especially some engines like Gordon and Edward. And the new engines who don't know Boko, Charlie, Emily, Salty, Arthur, and Tomy, got to know Boko very well. And Boko did have some conversation with all the engines, and they had a wonderful time at the party, seeing their old friend Boko again.